Hey everyone, today we are going to be doing a one brand makeup tutorial and it is for L'Oreal Paris. I have done so many of these. All the links will be in the down bar. I know I have done Wet n Wild, Maybelline, Rimmel, NYC. I have done so many, so if you guys enjoyed this one, go ahead and check out the others. And at the end I kind of give a review on how each product is, how they all work together, and it's like all products being put together through one brand and coming up with a whole look. Now I didn't have two products from their line, but I honestly thought I did. And I got the stuff that I know I needed, and I honestly thought I had a concealer and an eyelid primer from them because I have so many concealers and eyelid primers from just a whole bunch of different brands. So I did not buy one, but I just used cheap drugstore ones just to supplement them because I didn't have time to run to the store today and go get them, but I really know I needed to film this. I still hope you guys don't mind, and so let's get started with this tutorial, how to come up with this whole face look of L'Oreal products. Okay, so let's get started with the tutorial. The first thing I'm going to take is the L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base. I got this at the Dollar Tree a long time ago, but I really love this. This is my second thing of it, so I'm just going to put this on because it is going to be my face primer. I'm just going to dab it in the areas, like just one dab in like each cheek, forehead, chin, and nose. I'm going to take the foundation, and this is the L'Oreal True Match in N4. This is a tad bit too dark, but I just work with it. I could have used like a 3, or if they have a 3.5, but honestly it's okay just because it is summertime and I am a little bit darker, so I could just blend it down to my neck and it matches my like, what is this called, my chest. So I'm just going to pat some on my fingers because there's no pump, and I'm not usually a fan of foundations that don't have a pump. Like, I think pumps just make everything easier in life, like, because it just takes a lot of time to like try to like push it out and everything. But this is a really great foundation, and I would still use it if it didn't have a pump because I love it. Like, it's just amazing, and I've been missing out a lot because I never knew what really shade to buy. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. One thing I have a hard time doing is matching myself. I can match other people, but I cannot match myself. I always have my mom help me. And then so one day I was just like in the store and playing around with the colors, and then I was like, okay, this looks good, because they didn't have a 3, so that is why I bought one shade darker. But it's okay because, like I said, I blend it down. But I'm going to take my Sigma F80 and I'm just going to start patting this in. I love this brush. It's just a flat top kabuki brush. I use all the time for my foundations. This brand, like, I never really used a lot of stuff in this brand because it's always like it's a higher end drugstore brand, if you know what I mean. And I always think, well, if I'm gonna spend like $10 on a blush or $12, I could just spend an extra 10 or 12 bucks and go get a high-end one. But honestly, like, this stuff is worth the price, like the price point. And I see why it's a little bit more expensive, because you get great quality products. Then I'm using one of the products I don't have L'Oreal. Like I told you guys in the beginning, there was 3 products I don't have L'Oreal. My eyebrow product, a concealer, and an eyelid primer, but I'm using 2 things from the drugstore. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I got this for $2.49 at one of the stores that sells this near me, so it's super cheap, less than 3 bucks, and you can buy it online. And this is the e.l.f. eyelid primer for $1. So, and then my eyebrow product is just my Anastasia Beverly Hill one. So I honestly thought I had a concealer and an eyelid primer for them because I went shopping and I still have like all this stuff in packaging, but I always buy concealers from like different brands, and I have a really big concealer collection and eyelid primer collection, so that's why I thought, hey, I have it, but I honestly didn't, and I didn't want to run back to the store just because I don't have time to run to the store. Take the L'Oreal True Match press powder, which is a powder, and this is N4 as well. I absolutely love this powder. And then there's a sponge in here and a mirror. I have been using that sponge at work, and I just blot it in places that all the powder has came off, and it looks splotchy because, you know, I sweat it all off, and oh my god, it's amazing. I absolutely have fell in love with this powder. Like, when I run out of it, I will go buy it. So I love the powder and the foundation together. I have been using it for almost a month now, I would say, and it honestly is like life. I am obsessed. It's just great. Put on my eyelid primer. This is just a $1 one from e.l.f. So nothing, you know, crazy here. It's just $1. I used the cheapest one I could get, and that is the cheapest one from e.l.f. just because if I'm using all these products, I just wanted to show you guys something that, hey, since I don't have the products that match this line, I'll give you guys a cheap alternative, which is just the $1 one from e.l.f. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to apply my eyebrows with the Dip Brow, and I'm not going to do it on camera just because it takes me a while since I got my eyebrows waxed like a week and a half ago, and the hairs are starting to grow out again, so I kind of need to, like, you know, try to do them good. So I will be right back. Okay, so I have my eyebrows on, and when I zoom in to show you guys like the aftermath of like the eye look and everything, please excuse the eyebrows. They are growing out right now. Not like growing out, but the hairs are starting to grow back. So in a couple days I have to go get them waxed. But I'm going to be taking this L'Oreal Paris 103, what is the name on this? Good Luck Charm. And I'm going to be taking, it just looks like this. And I got it on clearance for 79 cents. If you guys remember that huge haul, I got all like L'Oreal makeup, Revlon, everything for under $1. I'll put the link down below if you guys haven't seen it. It's amazing. So I'm going to be taking this creamy shade first, and I'm going to put that under my brow bone because that looks actually, I'm not going to put anything under my brow bone. I'm just going to run my brush under it just in case there's extra product, because I don't like a sparkly brow bone color, especially if your eyebrows are growing out. I don't think that looks very good at all. So I'm just going to be taking this pinky shade, and it's the very first shade in this, and that is going to be my lid shade. I'm just going to pat it on the lid. This shade kind of reminds me of Walking on Eggshells, that pinky shade that's in that Wet n Wild trio. So it's just like a normal like champagne-y pink shade. So if you don't have this one, just take any type of pink shade you have. I'm going to take the lighter brown shade in this, and I'm just going to start blending that into my crease. I have been loving doing liquid eyeliner, but I don't have one from this brand, so I'm screwed there, because every day I have been wearing liquid eyeliner to like improve my skills, and I think I'm getting pretty good because I'm actually loving the way it's coming out every single day. So yeah, and this shirt is driving me nuts. Those little like clear elastic things are always popping out, but I'm trying to like keep them, because you know when your shirt falls off the hanger? Yeah, that's what it does all the time, so that's annoying. I'm going to take the darker brown shade, and this one looks matte. The other brown one I just put in looks about like shimmery, and I don't like that, so I'm going to kind of overlap that and try to make it darker plus not shimmery, because I don't like shimmer in my crease. So I'm just going to go back over that brown I just put in. Is I added a little bit of that darker brown onto the lid, like I blended it down on there, and then I just kind of took away the extra brown we just put on in the beginning, because I did not like the way, I don't like sparklies in my crease. I just don't. So I'm going to take a big blending brush and start blending this out, and kind of just no harsh lines and just smoking it a little bit. Look, I'm not doing anything fancy, like it's not something you guys haven't seen before. It's not some huge creation or anything. I honestly love doing these one brand makeup tutorials to see how all their products work together in their one whole line, even though I don't have their eyeshadow base, but I honestly thought I did, so I do apologize again, but I honestly thought I had it. And then I'm going to take the creamy shade, and I'm going to put that in my inner tear duct just to brighten this whole look up. I'm going to be taking their L'Oreal Carbon Black, and this is their Dramatic Volumizing Building Mascara, 2 times the intensity, dramatic looking volume, it says. So it's brand new. I've never opened it. Like I said, I did go to the store and buy a whole bunch of products for this, and then I just didn't buy the other 2 that I needed because I thought I had them. So I'm going to, ooh, it's matte black, I like. So I'm going to start applying this and see how it, you know, goes. Ooh, it's kind of like a fatter brush. So let's see how this goes on. I already poked my eye, and I got mascara all on the bottom, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. One thing with big brushes, like really big brushes like this, is I always poke the shit out of my eye and it hurts. So I'm just going to apply a couple coats of this. So this is the first coat. I definitely need a second coat, so let's see what a second coat looks like. I'm going to apply this to my bottom lashes. So this is the overall look. I love it. I love the mascara. The mascara is amazing. I'm just so in love with it. Like, oh my god, I've been missing out on this mascara for so long. And my eyelashes just look great. I love the eye look I came up with. It's just a super simple eye look. It's nothing crazy. It's just something that's definitely been done probably 100,000 billion times on YouTube. But honestly, I like how their eyeshadows blend out. Everything blends out so nicely. And their mascara, oh my god, I honestly think this is one of my new favorite products from them. I love it. I'm going to be taking a blush, and this is the L'Oreal Paris blush in C5 through 6. So it's just a nice shade. They do have all like the N's, C's, and W's, I think, in these. But honestly, I just pick any blush shade that I think I would like. So I'm just going to kind of stipple this onto my cheeks. I'm going to be taking this lipstick. This is called Pink Nude 268. They do not have the shade. I have tried looking for it, but honestly, any type of shade they probably have. It's just a nudie shade. This is one of my favorite shades. It's almost out, so yeah, it's just a nudie pink, and I bet you they have any type of nudie pink in their line. It's probably just not this name. So overall, I really enjoyed this brand, how all their products work together. I love the blush. It's so easy to blend. It's definitely blendable. It's definitely very pigmented. Their foundation is a full coverage foundation, well, the one I use. Their powder, this is the powder I have been loving recently. I have been using this ever since I've got it in about a month ago. So, I've been using this ever since I've got it. I have not used any other powder. I love this powder. Like, all these products I have using from their line honestly are my new favorite makeup products right now. Their eyeshadows are so easy to blend. They're so creamy, so silky. I love them. I even have one of their pressed ones that are like 10 or 11 bucks. They are worth the price. Trust me, guys. I have like a nice kind of greeny one. It is so beautiful. So overall, I would definitely recommend this brand to you. All their products work amazingly together. So if you just want one set of line of makeup products, this would be one for you. If you like the full coverage look, because their foundation that I use, which is a L'Oreal True Match, is a full coverage foundation. That powder just even sets it more. Their blushes are very you know, like blendable. Their mascara gives you these long looking lashes. It looks very thick. I have been missing out on this mascara. Literally, this is life. Like, dang, it's amazing. I honestly do enjoy this mascara, and I know a lot of people, this is like a very, very old one, but I know a lot of people like love this, and I see why, because your eyelashes look amazing with it. So I'm so sorry that I did not have a concealer from them, or an eyelid primer, or brow product. I know I wasn't going to buy a brow product from them. I already knew that, because I don't want to sit here and buy brow products when I know I just love one certain one. I did thought that I had the concealer and the eyelid primer, so come to the conclusion that I didn't. So I hope you guys still enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys are brand new, please subscribe, and please give this video a huge thumbs up because it helps me so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.